Welcome to another episode of the Almost Tipsy Vegan. Today we're going to be making a pie you've probably never had. I know I've never had it. So anyway, we're going to be making a Mexican pot pie. Again, that's a Mexican pot pie. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a block of silken tofu. We're going to put it in a blender here. Okay. So silken tofu, we get it all out, got most of it out. Okay. Now then, we're going to add, this is vegan sour cream, just plain old vegan sour cream. And we're going to add, whatever's left in here, it's not much. You see how much is left? Probably a quarter to a third of this package. It's not a lot. We can add it to here. Okay, we'll get rid of this. Next, we're going to start adding some spices. We're going to add some black pepper. And again, I'm not going to measure, just pour some. Just probably a teaspoon, it's not too much. We're going to add some pink Himalayan sea salt. Okay. We're also going to add some cumin powder, plain old cumin powder. Just pour some, probably about a teaspoon. And that smells good. We're going to add some paprika, plain old paprika, probably again about a teaspoon. And we're going to add some garlic powder, again, just probably about half a teaspoon. And chipotle pepper, probably half a teaspoon, not too much. Now we're going to add probably about a third of a cup. This is nutritional yeast. You plan on nutritional yeast. So I think 5 spoons is about a third of a cup. Okay. So I'll add one more just for good measure. So we've got that. We're going to put this in the blender, but before we do, we need a little bit of liquid in there, don't we? So what we're going to do is we're going to put, this is Mexican, so what do you drink in Mexico? Tequila. So hopefully I'll remember to pour it in here because I'm going to get me some first. Okay, so cheers, Mexico. It's good stuff. I'm just going to pour some in here. Okay, so we got some tequila in there. And so what I'm going to do is you always put the top on the blender before you start blending it. Okay. So we don't need to blend it a lot. Let's see what it looks like. Well, that's good. Okay. Now then, you see the texture of it here? Okay. So I'm going to pour it in a bowl here. If you can see it, I'll hold it up so you can see it. And I'm going to try to get most of it out. Let's see. Get most we can. Okay, that's most of it. Now then, get that out of the way. We'll get this out of the way so I can actually see what's going on. I'll bring this closer to me. Now then, okay, I've got this is a quarter of a white onion I already diced up, and a quarter of a yellow jalapeno or bell pepper, and a couple of little pieces of jalapeno in there. Get rid of that. Now, I want to show y'all a trick or a tip I just learned. How do y'all cook your corn? We've always just, shucked ours, put it in a boiler and boiled it, or either cut it off, and put it in a frying pan. But y'all try this. Y'all take the ear corn and cut off the tip of it and the butt of it. Don't shuck it. Put it in the microwave. If you've got 2 ears, put it in there for 3 minutes. 1 ear, 2 minutes. That changes the flavor completely because you get the silken flavor from the silk. It's a game changer. Okay? So here's one we've already put in the microwave. Okay? So that's 1 ear corn. We're going to put it here. Okay? And 1 jumbo jalapeno. And the tomatoes are wanting to get in there because it doesn't taste so good. It's trying to get in there already. So now then, what we're going to do is just mix this all together like this. Okay, mix it all together. And we're going to put a little bit of, just pour a little bit of ground flaxseed just to thicken it up just a little bit. And flaxseed is so good for you. And one of the main ingredients in here is I've cooked these the other day. And I've got a YouTube video on how to cook black beans. But these are already cooked. It's got some onions and garlic. These are so good. I had some for lunch today, matter of fact. We're going to put these in there. Just like that. So now we've got the black beans. We've got the corn. We've got the tomatoes. We've got the jalapenos. And we've got the tequila. So how could this not be good? So now then, what I've done is to make the pot pie, the Mexican pot pie, I'm going to add a little bit more salt because just a little bit, because it's going to need it. I've already taken 2 pie shells, just frozen pie shells, and put them in the oven and baked them. So what we're going to do now, but before we do that, I want to show you something we always do. I like to taste everything because there's nothing that can go bad in here. There's no meat, no eggs. Let's taste it and see what it tastes like. We stir it around and make sure that salt got it. I can't remember if I stirred it with that salt I added or not. But, I mean, this is going to be so good. And I got one more little trick we're going to show you in a little bit. But that's good. Okay. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is spoon this into the pie shells. Just like this. I'm going to put some in this one. Okay, now then what we're going to do is we're going to cover this up and we're going to put it back in the oven. We're going to let it cook. We can cover it up, put it in the oven, let it cook for about 30 minutes, make sure all the onions and all are cooked, and then we can come back, put some shells on top of it, and in the meantime, y'all have your shot of tequila. Welcome back. Y'all see, look how pretty this is. I hope you can see it. We had a few beans left over, so we had some space. So I went back and added some beans on top of it for just extra protein and flavor. I cooked it covered for 45 minutes, and then I uncovered it for about another 15 minutes, so right at an hour. Now then what I'm going to do is add cheese to it, like this. And now that I'm going to put a top on it, all these are flour tortillas. You can see that. And now then, we're going to put it back in the oven until these get crispy for about another 15 minutes. So when we get done, we'll show them to you. Okay, take 2 on the cutting. The first one I cut, it was way too hot and kind of like cutting lasagna. It poured out. You got to let it cool a little bit. So we're going to try again. It's a little bit cooler now. I may still be too impatient, but we're going to try it and see what happens. So you hear it crunching? Oh, that sounds so pretty. Okay, and the good thing about this, we got the pie crust, and we got can we say it, tortilla here. So we got 2 different textures going on. So, okay, you hear it crunching, or if you hear it or not. I'll show you if you might can. Okay, so we're going to try to get it out. Hopefully it's cooled off enough that we can get it out. Yes, that's much better. You see that? Okay, now if you want to put sauce on here, sour cream, we're going to put avocados on here just to make it a little bit prettier. Now, how pretty is that? Can you see it really well? It's like a pie. It's a Mexican pot pie. So here we go. It's still pretty warm, but you can see the bottom of it here, the black beans falling out of it, the avocado, and the crunch is wonderful. The flavor is just so good. We definitely will put this in our arsenal to cook again. And just for y'all to know, this is the first time I've ever cooked this. It turned out amazing. Y'all may wonder about how crazy I am, but sometimes I wake up in the morning or midnight and thinking, I gotta try this. So this was just off the top of my head. It turned out amazing. I'm the Almost Tipsy Vegan.